Sure is hot.
Oh, it's gonna get up around 115 today.
Where you headed, Stan?
Oh, it's a little shortcut. Save us a couple of hours.
You're almost out of gas. You know, this four-wheeling is gonna eat it up in a few miles.
Yeah, well, it's 30, 40 miles this way, almost double that the other way around. Gotta get there before dark, make the man an offer.
Stan, we better go back.
She's right, Stan.
You stay out of this, will you? I'm driving.
Take it easy.
You can go back right now. And you can too.
Be reasonable, Stan. It doesn't make sense to get off the marked roads, not in unfamiliar territory. It's crazy.
Okay. We'll go back. Wes, check the spare gas tank, will you, please? And while you're out there, take a look at the water. Honey, will you check that right hub, make sure it's in?
Sure.
Feels like it's not pulling.
You must have forgotten to fill it. It's empty.
Must have gotten ripped off. I don't forget.
The hub's okay.
Hey, come back! There's no water! You don't have any water! You can't make it!
No one can tell him he can't make it. That's the trouble.
Well, we might as well start hoofing it back to the highway. It's only a couple of miles.
I just don't know what to do with him anymore. I can't take it. He just isn't himself anymore.
We need a ride, yeah.
more miles.
Over that ridge.
I really appreciate this, Paul.
What are neighbors for, Doctor? Besides, that's what four-wheeling's all about.
I hope we find him before dark.
Maybe I should go with you.
No. You're too tired and it's a rough trip. Besides, somebody should stay here in case Stan reaches a phone. Oh, and another thing, Sharon. We're gonna stay out there until we find him. But if you don't hear from us by dark, you better call the sheriff. Let's go.
You're not the person I married. Something's happening to you. Please. See a doctor. Please. Something's happening to you.
Sharon.
Do you have any more water?
No.
No extra gas either. Man, no extra gas, no water. It's kind of crazy heading out here.
Well, he said he was heading for a ranch at the end of the road, taking a short
It's
cut.
crazy.
Well, look, maybe we can catch up with him.
Yeah, if he stayed on the road.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna leave.
Something's happening to me. Oh, God, what's happening to me?
Which way? Let's try over there. You know, 2 days in this heat is bad news.
Well, between us and the sheriff, we're bound to find him. Well, let's go.
Here he is. I see him.
Wet this down.
Told you to go back.
We can all go back now, Stan.
Yeah.
I was worried about you.
Why?
Because I still care.
Leave me alone.
Dr. Mason, call the operator, please.
Well, Stan's recovering from the exposure pretty well. Dr. Phelan. This is Sharon Mitchell, Dr. Richard Phelan, Director of Mental Health.
I'm glad to meet you, Doctor. You're a psychiatrist.
Yes, that's right. Why don't we go into my office?
Stan's not well. I mean,
Well, we've given him a complete physical. Lab reports don't show anything unusual. We're going to give him a brain scan to see if there are any aneurysms, but I'm almost sure they're not. In short, Stan is in physically acceptable health for his age.
so what's happening to him?
Dr. Gallagher to emergency. Dr. West
I
Gallagher.
gotta go. I'll talk to you later, Sharon.
Why don't we go inside?
Thank you.
You guys really run a great hospital, Wes, but I'm ready to leave anytime you give the word.
Well, you just about recovered from the exposure.
But
I'd like you to see another member of our staff, Dr. Phelan.
what's with this Dr. Phelan?
Well, apparently, Stan, you've been under a lot of stress. Dr. Phelan specializes in stress and emotional conflict.
A shrink? Oh, come on, I don't need a shrink.
A psychiatrist is merely a doctor who specializes in emotions. That's part of our physical makeup,
Come
too.
on,
Stan.
Wes, look. I know it was a terrible thing. What I did to you in the desert. I just blew, that's all. I'm grateful I still have you as a friend.
Well, as a friend, I'm advising you to see Dr. Phelan.
Do you know what it would do to my business? To the guys that work for me, my customers, if they found out I'm seeing a shrink?
I'd like it to be your choice.
Sure, why not? Gonna handle any psychiatrist.
You know, this medicine they didn't teach us much about in med school.
What's that?
Quiet healing power of nature. You know what all of us need? Spend more time out in contact with natural creation and with the Creator.
So what are we gonna all do? Move out to the country?
Might not be a bad idea for all of us to spread out a little bit.
Well, then we'd have further to commute, and the freeways would all be crowded.
Well, maybe our work has to change. Our whole reason for being. And otherwise, we're just going to wind up with more and more people with emotional problems.
Yeah, aren't you really being a little unrealistic, though?
I've always maintained we could empty half the hospitals in this country, get the people out into nature for a while.
I don't know. Then we'd be out of a job.
Give us more time to smell the flowers. Hello, I'm Dr. Phelan. I think Dr. Gallagher said I'd be by.
Yeah. You're the psychiatrist.
That's right.
Well, I think our friend Dr. Gallagher's got it all wrong. I just got tired. It's a physical thing. What do you think?
Well, how tired did you feel?
Well, you know, sometimes you just want to say, forget the whole thing. Forget the business, the hassles.
I think all of us feel that way at times. I know I do.
Yeah. I'm normal, huh? I'm all right?
Well, been under a lot of physical strain lately, Stan. You know, it's not easy to separate the mental and physical parts of ourselves. They both work together.
Yeah, well, I guess that's right. But I'm okay now. That's what Dr. Gallagher said, isn't it?
Well, the tests are all right. But how do you feel?
I feel fine. I just want to get out of here.
You angry because I'm questioning how you feel?
Right. I know what you're trying to do to me. You're trying to make me think there's something wrong with me. There is no reason for me to have a mental problem, Doctor. It just couldn't happen to me.
What makes you immune, Stan?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I'm a Christian.
Well, so am I, Stan. What do you think being a Christian has to do with it?
It means I've always been led to believe that a Christian shouldn't have doesn't need to I'm supposed to be strong.
Stan, Jesus came to help every one of us, strong or weak. If you're like me, sometimes you feel strong, and sometimes you feel weak.
I don't need a psychiatrist.
Well, you may feel the need to talk to somebody at times.
I'll handle it myself.
Well, I'll be around to help, if you want me to.
Still awake? I brought you some orange juice if you'd like some.
No, thanks.
Did you have a bad day?
I don't know. I guess so. Every day's the same.
You sure there's nothing I can get for you? Sometimes at night, when my patients have a hard time sleeping, they appreciate if I pray with them. Would that be all right, Mr. Mitchell?
I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for praying.
Would you like the light out?
Doesn't matter.
Good night.
Please. See a doctor, please.
Actually, Sharon, there are many factors that can affect the mind. Stress, years of tension, wrong patterns of thinking, guilt. Even our lifestyle, the way we eat and sleep, that can play a part.
The mind's an awfully complex thing, isn't it?
Yes. There are ways that we can help, if you'll accept help. Your husband seems to feel very strongly about revealing any weaknesses.
Doctor, Stan may not seem like it now, but he has very strong Christian beliefs. That's what's so confusing about all this. At times, he acts as if he doesn't believe in anything.
Your husband may be a very confused, angry man, with a lot of things all bottled up. In his anger, he'll lash out at you, God, and everything else.
Well, if he does that against God, you can't expect God to help him, can you?
Sharon, Stan's words and his actions, that doesn't destroy God's willingness to help him. God goes on loving us, even though we have nothing inside but anger.
Well, I don't know if I can take any more of it. I don't know what to do.
Sharon, how do you really feel deep inside about Stan?
I'll be glad to get out of this place.
I'll bet. It'll be good to have you home, too.
I almost believe you.
Oh, excuse me.
Hi, Wes. Come on in. What, more papers to sign?
No, I just wanted to catch the two of you before you left. I've got this diet a nutritionist worked up for you.
A diet? Huh, I've never been on a diet in my life.
Well, no, it's not that kind. We just want to make sure you get a properly balanced diet and don't live on coffee and junk food. Sometimes poor diet can contribute to physical and even emotional problems.
Ever since I've been in this place, you guys have been trying to make out like I was some kind of mental case.
Stan, it's a fact. It's a lot easier to keep on an even keel if you eat and live right.
That's her department, huh?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, and another thing.
Now what?
I want you to get at least a half an hour of vigorous physical activity every day. I don't care whether you jog or whether you swim, anything you want to do. You're physically capable, and it'll help prevent buildup of tension.
If I leave it up to you, you're gonna change my whole life.
No, just make it a little more worth living. Take it easy, Stan.
Thanks.
Bye, Sharon.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
You find him?
Yes. The one time I didn't lose.
Stan, Sharon,
Hi, Dr. Phelan.
all ready to leave?
Yeah, I can't hold me down very long. I bet things are piled up at my office.
Well, let's take a few days off first. Go to the ocean. Go hiking.
I've already had my vacation, Doctor. Gotta get back to work.
Oh, Stan, just for a couple of days we'd have time to be together.
I don't have a day or two now. Give me the keys, I'll drive.
Are you coming?
What's wrong with this thing?
Nothing.
Won't start. I can't. Sharon, I need help.
It's okay. Come on. It's okay, darling. We'll help you. We'll all help you.